anything good is going to happen. It isn't very often, and sometimes not at all. In Frankie's life, it happened once, but once was all he needed.
is the place, it's the motion. Greece is the way we feel it.
Yeah, we're already up there tonight. Are we ready to rock and roll? And have a good time and get up and sing and dance and all that other stuff. All right, I think they're ready.
Stay with him, he'll be good to you.
Thank you. Is it intermission yet? No intermission. Well, this next song we'd like to do for you is a song that started out as the B-side to a record called Ragdoll. You guys remember Ragdoll out there, right? I said you guys remember Ragdoll out there. Well, we're not doing that one. Actually, we're doing the B-side. This is a song that is one of my favorites. It's called Silence is Golden.
Silence is golden. Oh, don't it hurt deep inside to see someone do something to hurt? Oh, don't it pain to see someone cry, especially when someone is hurt? Silence is golden, but my eyes still see. Silence is golden, golden, but my eyes still see. Talking is cheap, people follow like sheep, even though there is nowhere to go. How could she tell he deceived her so well? Didn't she'll be the last one to know? Silence is golden, what my eyes still see. Silence is golden, what my eyes still see.
Robbie Robinson on the keyboard
How many times will she fall for his line? Should I tell her, or should I be cool? And if I try, I know she'd say I lie. Mind your business, unheard Silence is golden, what my eyes still see. Silence is golden, golden, what my eyes still see. Silence is golden, silence is golden. You're crying now just like through the rain. I gave you love, girl, and got nothing in return. Rain, rain, how does it feel to feel what I had to learn? Baby, don't say you're sorry, 'cause I'm just not concerned. Tell it to the rain and the stars that shine above, that it's me you're thinking of, and I'm your love. Tell it to the rain. Tell it, baby. Tell it, baby. Tell it, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the stars that shine above, that it's me you're thinking of, and I'm your love. Tell it to the rain. Rain and the stars that shine above, that it's me you're thinking of, and I'm your love. Tell it to the rain. Rain and the stars that shine above, that it's me you're thinking of, and I'm your love. Tell it to the rain.
Thank you so much. Are you all having fun out there? This next song we'd like to do for you was inspired by the late, great Francis Albert Sinatra and written by the immortal Cole Porter. It's one of my favorite compositions. It's called I've Got You Under My Skin.
Under my skin. before I somehow I get down. So don't you worry about me, ooh, baby. Sweetie pie, before you say goodbye, remember if he ever leaves you high and dry, don't cry over pain, don't ever feel ashamed. If you want me again, don't you worry about me. I love you no matter what you do. I'll spend my whole life waiting if you want me to. And if you says goodbye, though I'd rather die than let you see me cry. 'Cause when you worry about me, I'll be strong. I'll try to carry on. Although you know it won't be easy when you're gone, I'll always think of you, the tender love we knew. But somehow I get down, so don't you worry about me. I'll be strong. I'll try to carry on. Although you know it won't be easy when you're gone, I'll always think of you, the tender love we knew. But somehow I get down, so don't you worry about me. Swear to God, there's no one else on earth I'd rather be. Swear to God,
all having fun out there. We're going to slow it down again. This time, not too slow. And do a song we did in 1974. Let's see if we have it.
Like a million miles away from you, couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Carrying your books from school, when you married to me. We were 15, I was 6, when we came to be. Walking home every day, over Barnacle Ridge and Bay, till we grew into love, me and you, went our separate ways. My eyes adored you, though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you, like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you.
so much. What's up? What should we do? We're going to do some songs from an album that we did called Frankie, Valli, Romance in the 60s. And these are songs that came from guys that we admired and some of the music that we admired at that particular time in our career. So let's see if you guys like it or not.
There is a rose in Spanish Harlem, a red rose up in Spanish Harlem. It is a special one, it's never seen the sun. It only comes out when the moon is on the run and all the stars are gleaming. And watch her as she grows in my garden. Rose and watch her as she grows in my garden. There is a rose in Spanish Harlem, a red rose up in Spanish Harlem. It's never seen the sun. It only comes out when the sun is on the head and stars are gleaming. It's growing in the street, right up through the concrete, and softly sweet. I'm going to pick that rose and watch her as she grows in my garden. There is a rose in Spanish
CD right here. They ran out of money, so they did it in black and white. You can probably pick one up at Burger King or one of those guys. I'll tell you what, this is for you. Are you having fun out there? Vodka? Some water bottle? Are you having fun out there? Shall we do some more music? I said, shall we do some more music?
hypnotized and mesmerizing me. She was everything I dreamed she'd be. Sweet surrender, what a night.
Hey, how about my singers here? Aaron Alexander, Justin Rodriguez, Noah Rivera, and Craig Cady right here. Come on. Let's give it up one time. And our horn section here tonight. We're honored to have some of Casey and the Sunshine Band players. So let's hear that sound of applause for our trumpet player and our trombone player, yeah. On the alto sax and the flute and the tambourine and the shaker, Rick Keller. On the keyboards, Eric Garcia. On the drums, the one and only Andy Sinisi. Our bass player, Alfredo Lopez. On guitar, Basil Fong. And also on guitar, Carmen Grillo. And of course, our musical director and arranger. And we've been working together for at least 30 years now. One of my closest friends and one of the most talented musical people I've ever worked with. Robbie Robinson, our musical director. Do we have any Italian people here tonight? Did you bring any meatball sandwiches? No meatball sandwiches. Somebody said they don't make meatballs in this part of Florida. How many people here are from New York? How about New Jersey? How about Pennsylvania? Connecticut? Anybody here from Arkansas? No, they're in Washington. How many of you guys out there have seen Jersey Boys? How many of you have seen it more than once? How many of you out there have never seen it? What are they talking about? They've never seen it. We'll have to go to Washington and talk about this. One of the great highlights for me in my career has been the fact that in 1967, I had the opportunity to record my very first solo #1 record, and I'd love to do it for you guys here tonight.
won't let me 'cause they say that she's no good. She's a bad girl, such a bad girl. I love her so I can let her know. Let's hang on to what we got. Don't let go, girl. We got a lot of love between us. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Keep running me down. Say you're gonna go and call it quits. Gonna chuck it all and rip all up to bits. Sing it out. Baby, what you know is stand for the love.